America is known for baseball, fireworks, and apple pie. But what about frog jumping contests, coffin races, and a New Year's Eve possum drop? Across the United States, people celebrate some truly bizarre traditions, events so strange you'd think they were made up. But every single one of them is 100% real and still happening today. These aren't small-town legends or one-time festivals. These are real, ongoing celebrations where entire communities come together to do things like race outhouses down a hill, roll wheels of cheese, or even worship Spam. Some of these traditions have deep roots in American history. Others started as jokes that got wildly out of hand. But all of them reveal something uniquely charming, and sometimes downright weird, about American culture. So today, we're counting down 10 bizarre American traditions that still happen today. Grab your corn dog, buckle in, and get ready to ask, wait, they actually do that? Let's get started by hitting like and subscribe. 10. The Possum Drop, North Carolina. While New York City drops a glittering ball on New Year's Eve, the small town of Brasstown, North Carolina, does something different. They drop a possum. Yes, a real, though unharmed, opossum, lowered gently inside a clear box, as fireworks light up the sky and locals cheer. The possum drop began in the 1990s and quickly became a quirky Southern tradition. It's been controversial, with animal rights groups sometimes protesting, but the locals see it as harmless fun and a celebration of their rural roots. Today, some towns have replaced the real possum with stuffed or mechanical versions, keeping the fun alive without controversy. Only in America, right? 9. The Frog Jumping Jubilee, California. In Calaveras County, California, frogs are the stars. Every May, the county hosts the Jumping Frog Jubilee, inspired by Mark Twain's short story, The Celebrated Jumping Frog of Calaveras County. Competitors bring their own frogs and try to make them jump as far as possible on a stage. Some frogs leap over 20 feet. The event began in the 1920s and still draws thousands of visitors every year. It's part fair, part contest, and completely American. The record? A frog named Rosie the Rebbetter, who jumped 21 feet 5 inches in 1986, and no one has beaten her since. 8. The Frozen Dead Guy Days, Colorado. In Nederland, Colorado, people celebrate a frozen corpse. Here's the story. In the 1990s, a Norwegian man named Trygve Baug kept his grandfather's frozen body in a shed with dry ice, hoping to revive him someday with future technology. When the story got out, locals decided to make it into a festival, now known as Frozen Dead Guy Days. Every year, people dress in costumes, race coffins, and even compete in a frozen t-shirt contest. It's part comedy, part celebration of small-town weirdness. The event grew so big that it now attracts visitors from all over the country. 7. The Spam Jam Festival. Hawaii loves Spam. In fact, it's the Spam capital of the world. Locals eat about 7 million cans a year. So it's no surprise that Honolulu hosts an annual Spam Jam Festival. Streets filled with food stalls serving every kind of Spam creation you can imagine. Spam tacos, Spam sushi, Spam ice cream, even Spam donuts. The event started in 2002 to celebrate local food culture and support Hawaii's food banks. Today, it's one of Honolulu's biggest street festivals, drawing tens of thousands every spring. Who knew canned meat could bring so much joy? 6. The Cheese Rolling Festival, Wisconsin. If you think cheese rolling is just a British thing, think again. In Monroe, Wisconsin, a town known as America's Swiss cheese capital, locals hold their own cheese rolling festival. Participants chase huge wheels of cheese down grassy hills, trying to catch them before they crash at the bottom. There are cheese tasting contests, accordion music, and even a cheese curd eating championship. It's a mix of dairy pride and total chaos, and locals wouldn't have it any other way. 5. The Roadkill Cook-Off, West Virginia, yes, you heard that right, a roadkill cook-off. Every September, in Marlinton, West Virginia, chefs compete to cook dishes inspired by roadkill. But don't worry, they use legal meats like venison, squirrel, and rabbit. It's part of the town's Autumn Harvest Festival, and contestants whip up everything from squirrel gravy over biscuits to teriyaki bear. The event started as a humorous nod to Appalachian stereotypes, but over time it's become a beloved local tradition celebrating rural resourcefulness and humor. Visitors say it's surprisingly delicious and definitely unforgettable. 4. The Outhouse Races, Alaska. Every February, the town of Anchorage, Alaska, holds a winter event unlike any other, the Great Outhouse Races. Teams build homemade outhouses on skis, decorate them, and race down snowy streets while someone rides inside. The tradition began in the 1970s and has become a hilarious annual event, complete with trophies and creative themes. It's one of those festivals that captures Alaska's quirky, fun-loving spirit, proving that even sub-zero temperatures can't freeze a good sense of humor. 3. The Turkey Testicle Festival, Illinois. Small-town Illinois hosts an annual event with a name that gets everyone's attention, the Turkey Testicle Festival. It started in the 1970s at a bar in Huntley, Illinois, as a pre-Thanksgiving party. And yes, people actually eat deep-fried turkey testicles. Today, thousands attend every year. There's music, beer, and a ton of jokes. And it's all done in good fun. Other towns have even copied the idea, hosting their own testicle festivals with similar delicacies. Only in America could a bar joke turn into a 40-year tradition. 2. The Underwater Music Festival, Florida. In the Florida Keys, musicians literally go underwater to perform. The Lower Keys Underwater Music Festival takes place near Looe Key Reef. Divers play special waterproof instruments, and the sounds are broadcast through underwater speakers. The festival promotes coral reef conservation, while letting people dance and swim to live music surrounded by fish. It's both bizarre and beautiful. And yes, it's still going strong every summer. 1. The Pumpkin Chunkin', Delaware. If you've ever wanted to see pumpkins fly hundreds of feet through the air, head to Delaware. Every fall, teams compete in the World Championship Pumpkin Chunkin', where they build catapults, air cannons, and trebuchets to launch pumpkins as far as possible. The event started in 1986 as a friendly bet between farmers and grew into a massive festival. Some pumpkins have flown nearly a mile. It's part science fair, part demolition derby, and all American. So there you have it. 10 bizarre American traditions that are still alive and well today. From possum drops to flying pumpkins, these celebrations prove one thing. Americans will find a way to have fun with anything. And that's what makes these festivals so special. They bring people together through creativity, humor, and a healthy dose of weirdness. It's easy to laugh at the idea of frog jumping contests or spam ice cream, but each one of these events reflects the spirit of the towns that keep them alive. Which one surprised you the most? Would you actually attend any of them? Or try to start your own weird festival? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because next time, we're diving into real US laws that still exist today and make no sense. Until then, stay curious, stay weird, and celebrate the unexpected.